Put on a show for some people out there, man. Put on a show for some people out there, man. Put on a show for some people out there, man. Put on a show for some people out there, man.
Welcome back, everybody. Jack Noakes from Sweet Erickson T-Bird Gym. Women victorious, running the record to 16-4 earlier tonight with an 81-47 win over the Trappers of Northwest Community College. And now the T-Birds will face the men. Birds come in with a mark of 9-9 on the season. Northwest will join the fray with a mark of 11-7 on the season. T-Birds averaging 84 points a game. The Trappers score 91. They really get after it. Opposition gets 77 against the Birds and 81 against Northwest. We're going to join our national anthem here before we start this ball game. Well, we're set to go for the nightcap in our doubleheader. Birds, as I said, 9-9 on the season. Northwest at 11-7. This is the way that the Trappers will go. David Ayala averaging 11 points a ball game, along with Gabriel Gutierrez. He averages 11. Juan Pablo Camargo averages 13 a ball game, one of the starters, along with Bryson Stevens, the leading scorer on the contest, at 16 a contest. And then Alan Swenson averages 6 points a ball game. He will be the fifth starter for the Birds. Dwayne Walker averages 18, the 6'3" redshirt sophomore. P.J. Gambi leading the way with 4 assists a game, 12 points a contest. Gambi, the freshman from Omaha. Rashawn Agee, the leading scorer at 19 a game. The redshirt freshman always gets 11 rebounds a game, and he is a 6'7" sophomore, or freshman rather. Jaden Phillips averaging 4 points a ball game, 6'5" and a freshman, and then Keon Baker no, it won't be Keon Bacon, it'll be Bright Iannachor, who averages 3 points a ball game, is 6 feet 9 inches tall. He is a sophomore. Rosie Brown, looks like Brown, Gilbertson, and third official. And I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden. From Gillette. Oh. So, Birds will be in their home whites with the red numerals trimmed in black, and the Trappers, much like the ladies team that went before them, black unis with red numerals trimmed in white. Agee will jump center against Camargo. A couple of guys that are both about 6'7", and Agee will win the tap. Birds go on the attack to start the ball game. Gambi out of the back court, looks right side for Phillips. At the top to Agee, looking left side, right back to Gambi, who ran the court and circled it. Gambi all the way to the free throw line extended, has the ball knocked loose, taken away, but the Birds trailing from behind, and Bright will take it away. So, both teams turn it over in the first 30 seconds. Casper on the attack to Phillips. Outside, swing it right side. Phillips on the left side, looks at a three, now tries a three, high arc, no good. And the rebound taken away by the Trappers. They'll run it ahead in a hurry. Out of back court, Swenson got it over at the top of the key for a one-hander that's no good from Ayala. Birds to Agee, little Euro step, lay it softly off the glass for the first hoop of the night, and a 2-0 lead for Casper a minute in. And already we get a timeout taken by Powell. Coach Collins not happy with what he saw on that first offensive foray, or forced score anyway, by the T-Birds. Gutierrez to throw in for Swenson. See if the Birds made any changes. They did not during the timeout. Trappers on the attack, down 2-0, just underway. Swenson lopes the dribble into the front court. Still has it on the floor, goes out top. They'll dish it on the high post. Camargo kicks it back outside in front of the T-Bird bench. Three on the way, in and out. No good. The miss by Ayala. Gambi trips, goes to the floor. Ball is knocked out of bounds. And they'll say it was last touched by the Trappers. A little sloppy start for both teams here. We got a foul. Trying to Rosie Brown will go over to the officials' table. I think what we're trying to make certain of is whether the shot clock reset, whether it was possession. They're going to leave it at, now they are going to reset it and move it to 25 seconds. Bird basketball in the front court on the left sideline. Walker to play it in for Gambi. Reverses his dribble. Gives it back outside to Phillips, into the paint. Turnaround from the right side, elbow, nothing but net. Jaden Phillips averaging 4 points a ball game, gives the Birds a 4-0 lead. Couple minutes in. Trappers on the attack. Swenson over to Stevens. Stevens still has it on the floor. Drives in the lane, has his shot blocked a little bit, I believe, by Ianachor. I'm going to get that name right before the end of the season. Bright is all Coach Cutting says. Easy to do. Trappers to play it in, 15 on the shot clock. They'll get it into Ayala, drives and lays it up with the left hand for the first. Hoop of the ball game comes with 2 minutes gone in the opening half. 4-2 Casper. Gambi looks, gives to Agee outside on the right side in the land of three. His pass down low, almost taken away. Bright into the paint where there's three waiting Trappers, loses the ball to Swenson. Swenson yo-yos between the legs a little, then brings it back out with the left hand. Between the circles with 15 to shoot. Gets it to Gutierrez. Outside, Ayala for a right-handed three-pointer from the right side that's no good. Walker lopes it ahead, scuffles it up with both hands. It goes. Does it count? Coach Collins trying to say there should be a travel in there and the basket shouldn't count. Rosie Brown will disagree. Walker will get the hoop. The foul will go on Stevens, his first. Walker with a chance to finish the three-point play. 17-19 on the clock here, the opening half. Birds leading 7-2. First free throw by Walker, good for his third point. Trappers on the attack. Trying to go to the right side elbow. Now they get it to Swenson. Head fake on the two-pointer, comes back to the left side. Ayala back to Swenson. Dribble drive against Bright, and then the putback on the head fake is good by Camargo, and he drew the foul. Phillips gets his first. The basket is good, and Camargo averaging 13. Juan Pablo Camargo. Chance to get the old-fashioned three-point play. The lefty will not. And the rebound, Walker ahead for Gambi, quickly to Phillips. Has the pass knocked out of bounds. Hustle play by Ayala. Zane Langrier, averaging 8 points a ball game, checks in for the Trappers, and for the Birds, first time tonight we'll see Peter Toure. Gambi reverses the dribble, goes down the lane, has it knocked loose, gathered it back. They're going to get him for the travel. The layup will not count. Scoreboard says 7-4. That would be correct. Gambi, nice bounce pass, but it was behind Phillips. He had to corral it and then bring it back out top. Long three by the lefty. That is good. Dwayne Walker, rather. Walker now with 6. And the Birds lead at 10-4 by 6. Let me check that. I believe Walker's got... They've got Agee with 4. I only had him with 2. Here's a shot out of the corner that's good. Langer, who just came into the game, gets a 2 to make it 10-6. 4 minutes into the contest. Phillips loses his dribble, feeding the low post. Turnaround, soft one hand. Nice look, nice finish by Toure to make it 12-6. Birds back on top by 6. Longer, head fake on the 3, bouncing on the high post. get it back to Longer, drives the baseline. They'll kick it back outside. Gutierrez couldn't get the shot, 10 on the shot clock. Longer was open for a moment, kicks it back outside to Stevens. Penetrates, drives, lays it home. Bryson Stevens averages 16 a contest, makes it 12-8. 15:20 to go here in the opening half. Gambi for Phillips out of the corner. The three-point attempt no good. Slides off the side and comes away to Stevens. Head fake into the front court. They'll exchange it with Swenson. Fall away in the paint by the lefty. Camargo's got it for his 4th point. Basketball belongs to the Birds. Lead is down to 2 after they led by 6. In the corner, they'll dish it to Agee along the baseline. Cross court, Phillips alone, got it from 3. That was just a set shot like he was shooting a free throw. He's got 5 now. 15-10, Casper by 5. 14.5 to play, opening half. Looking down low, trying to back his way in. Camargo misses the left-hander, left it short. Birds with the rebound ahead for Gambi. Head fake drive, left-hand layup from the right side, no. Agee follows with 2 hands, laid it in reverse, but it won't count. The foul comes first. Bryson Stevens will get his 2nd. P.J. Gambi to the free throw line, averaging 12 points a ball game for the Birds. At the free throw line, 78% on the season. Birds as a team are 70% for the line. Gambi's first one is his first point of the night. Alex Peña Avila into the lineup for the Trappers. 16-10, Casper's matched its biggest lead of the ball game. 14-10 left in the opening half. Got to get rid of the quarters after doing the women's game. Second free throw is good. Gambi with 2 points, and then a whistle and a foul going to be whistled here on the Birds. This will be a hold on Walker, his first. Long 2-pointer is no good. Walker penetrates, drives, throws it up with the right hand. No. Gets the rebound on the tip. No. Follows. That won't go either, and the foul will be whistled on the follow. Peter Ture, I think, will be to the free throw line here. Avila with the personal foul. Ture on the follow is going to go to the line for a couple. 17-10, Birds with a 7-point lead. And the first free throw is good. Third point of the night for Ture. The Birds have really distributed the scoring very evenly. Second one good. Ture averaging 7 points a ball game, has 4 here. 13:45 showing on the clock. That's time in the first half. The Birds with a 9-point lead now at 19-10. A little left-hand hook in the lane, good. Avila with his first. Agee will exchange with Dalton Peterson, who checked in for the Birds at the timeout. Walker pull up outside of the free throw line. The lefty nails another one. I have him with 8. Scoreboard says 6. They gave Agee 2, I think, that he didn't get. Long 3-pointer, no good. Agee will sky and claim the rebound. Rashawn into the front court, gets a pick out top, into the lane, wanted a jam. That didn't go. Peterson on the deck fighting for the rebound. It goes out of bounds, or it goes into the hands, rather, of the Trappers. But the Trappers are going to get the foul, I think. It will be Longer who will get it. Dalton Peterson to play it in. 21-12, Birds by 9, just under 13 to go. All alone out top. Gombe with a long three-pointer and a long rebound cleared away by Swenson. Swenson gets a pick, stops inside the three-point arc, misses. Peterson a little too strong for the rebound, got in a little too deep. It was corralled by Ture, and the Birds come back the other way with Walker on the dribble for Gombe. Gombe, little hesitation move at the top, finds Peterson, drives, kicks outside, head fake by Agee, into the lane, lopes in and throws up a one-hander that's good. Back the other way. Trappers on the attack, a little reverse layup, no good, but the tip is there. Good hustle inside position by Avila. Birds by 9, 23-14. Peterson, the freshman from Encampment, with a drive in and out, no good. Laid it up soft, just a little hiccup, it came back out. Swenson into the front court against Peterson, backs the dribble away, goes outside to Stevens. Stevens launching from three, that's off the side of the iron, and into the student body along the sideline. 23-14 with 11:30 to play here in the opening half. Bird basketball on the miss and the out of bounds. Jaron Harris for the first time tonight in the lineup finds Agee along the baseline. Spins, falls away, high arc, no. Rebound taken away. Okuya into the lineup also for the Trappers. Birds kind of fell asleep. Now they wake up and get the basketball. Ture off the deck, gives it to Harris, drives, lays it off the glass. No, but the foul will be whistled. Vladimir Vondra into the lineup for Powell will get the foul. Be his first. Birds back to the free throw line. They've been there a lot here in the first half. 4, 5, 6. I think this is the 7th free throw they have shot, and this one goes to the back of the iron, skips to the front, and then falls out. Harris averaging 9 points a game for the Birds, the 6-foot freshman. 23-14, 24-14. Keon Baker will check in. Harris will leave. Trappers out of back court for Stevens. Still has it on the floor, then gives it over. Avila, a little running hook in the lane is good. He's off the bench with 6 quick points, makes it 24-16. Agee spins the dribble right into trouble and loses it. Taken away by Longer. He'll get the ball in the corner left side, kick it for Avila for a three that's no good. Birds had it sealed off well down low. Ture with the rebound. Looking for Agee, loses his dribble. Gets it to Baker. He wants to drive, throws it up off the glass, got it to go. The right hand from the left side. Keon's first bucket and a foul. So Bryson Stevens, their leading scorer at 16 a game, picks up his 3rd personal foul of the night and leaves with just 2 points. Baker to the free throw line now. Chance to match the biggest lead of the night for Casper at 11. And he will. Keon has started some games recently. 27-16, Casper by 11. Bounce it to Longer, way outside, bring it at the top. Oiku for Avila, outside to Loigu, who's also in the lineup, and that little one-hander by Avila, who now leads all scorers with 8 points off the bench. Makes it 27-18. Birds back with the basketball on a 9-point margin. At the top, Agee swings the pass, kind of careless, but it's corralled. Harris kept it from going out of bounds. He'll reset for a long three. That's no good. 4 black shirts in the lane, no white ones. So here come the Trappers. Ooh, that's going to be a foul on Harris. But I'll tell you, the elbow was out. His first third team foul. And we're going to get a timeout. 9:23 to go, opening half. T-Birds 27, Trappers 18.
Don't let me in.
Please don't let me into my zone. I just need some time of my own. All these people trying to get a conversation. You can conversate to that tone. My God up on that throne, yeah. So I'm never alone, yeah. All these people trying to box me in. I'm Mayweather, it's on, yeah. Now they ask where I'm at. Making hits that line back. I'm MJ, I'm 2-3, man. I just need some time back. I'm zoned in like defense. My life gone, no recess. But I live my best one, so I got no regrets. So I'm gone.
I want to show for some people out there, man.
Teams will return to the court after the timeout. And the Birds have led all the way tonight. We were tied at 2, I believe, but other than that, Casper with a 9-point lead, 27-18, and a turnover by the Trappers. Baker will play it in for Harris, Agee, Ihanachor, and Peterson also out there for the T-Birds. Agee, turnaround, nice floater from 10. Scoreboard says 8. I think he's got 6. We'll see who's right at halftime. Nonetheless, the Birds back to an 11-point lead. Wild shot in the lane, rebound corralled by the Trappers. They'll feed it along the baseline. Vondra in the paint and a soft one-hander. Well, not really. Had to use glass from straight away. Loigu with the basket to make it 29-20. Harris looking to the right side in the corner for Peterson. Bounces for Agee. Agee almost lost the ball. Wants to put it on the deck. Goes in hard, tried to lay it off the glass. That was no good. Thought he was fouled. Trappers will get the ball on the out-of-bounds play. Gombe will return for Casper. Peterson will leave. Sean Gutting agreeing or disagreeing that there was no foul on Agee. So he was bent over backwards. Birds on defense, staying with a man-to-man. Avila wants to set a pick out top. They'll dribble drive and throw it off the side of the backboard. Oiku with a wild shot, but he drew the foul. Bright will get the foul. That'll be his first. 14 fouls now for the Birds. 6 for the Trappers. And the first free throw good. Olawasi, Oiku. to the free throw line, a little left-hander. (29-21), make it 29-22. Both ends of the two-shot foul are good. David Ayala returns to the lineup for the Trappers. Birds with a 7-point lead. We've got 8 minutes to go in the opening half. Harris exchanges with Gombe. Gombe, PJ tried to reverse it up with the left hand, didn't go. Missed the layup. Trappers back on the attack. Pull up, fall away, got it from 16. Oiku with the bucket, and all of a sudden that 11-point lead down to 5 for Casper. Here's Phillips shut off on the baseline. Bring it back out top. Gombe's alone. He'll try a high arc that's good from the left side, and it's good for 3. His first basket of the ball game, his 5th point. It's one way to get the lead back up. In deep, off the glass. Boy, Camargo with a nice soft touch from a tough angle makes it 32-26. Gombe outside to Phillips. Phillips spins, cross-courts it for Agee. Head fake on the 3, backs up, will try a 3, got it. So Agee with 9, scoreboard says 11. We'll settle the dispute at halftime. Into the paint, and an attempt by Loigu for the shot, partially blocked, foul whistled. He was in deep trouble with 3 T-Birds there. He got bailed out on the call. Loigu to the free throw line. Gombe got the foul. That was his first 5th team foul, and the first free throw is no good. Walker back in. He started tonight. He'll replace Jaron Harris. And subs coming the other way after the free throw. That is good. Gutierrez returning to the lineup for the Gutierrez returning. I didn't see who else came in. I think Swenson came back. For the Trappers, who have the basketball, down 8, 35-27. Trappers don't have it. T-Birds have it. Up 8. In deep. Toure, that's a tough defense. And that's a tough assignment for Oiku, who draws the foul. Yep, they're going to say it's Camargo who gets his first. Peter Toure to the free throw line, averaging 7 points a ball game. And the first free throw is good. Toure now 3 for 3 at the stripe. Bondor returning to the lineup for the Trappers. Birds back out to a 9-point lead. Approaching 6 to play in the opening half. Second free throw, no good, off the back of the iron. The rebound by Vondra. Clears it ahead to Oiku, who will drive and score from the right side. Oiku with 6 now. Birds' lead is down to 7. Phillips, baseline left, tries to back his way in, and a foul will be whistled again. Birds have some pretty athletic, tall guys that can draw some fouls, and they drew one there again. Ayala's first, team foul number 7. Phillips with 5 points thus far this evening. To the stripe to shoot a pair here. No, 1 and 1, my bad. Now it'll be a pair. Used all 360 degrees to get that one. Chance to build it back to an 8-point lead, and he will. Phillips with 7. The Birds lead at 38-29, under 6 to go in the opening half. Out top, Swenson gives it to Oiku, feeding the low post. Camargo Charavila trying to, Gutierrez trying to throw it off the glass. He did, but he didn't get any rim. Phillips tucks it behind his back, feeds Agee for a 3, no good from the right side. Ball tapped around on the floor and picked off the floor by Ayala. Back the other way. Oiku works it behind his back. Shut off as he tried to get it in the lane, and here is a short 3-ball from Ayala. One and done as Gambi kicks it outside. Phillips, long distance 3, that's no good. That was NBA range. Back the other way for Swenson. Feeds the low post. Oh, that looked like a walk. And Agee all tangled up with Bondra, who went down hard. Agee got an elbow around him. The call is against the T-Birds, I believe. No, they're going to say it must have been 3 seconds. I'm looking at my score sheet. 38-29, Bird basketball on a 9-point lead. Out of backcourt, Gambi for Walker. Walker right back to Agee. Wants to back his way in, sets the pick. Dalton Peterson got the left-handed 3. Well, the kid from Encampment can shoot it, and the Birds with a 12-point lead. There's a foul whistled. This may go against Peterson after he scores the 3. It will. Gabriel Gutierrez averaging 11 a contest, one of 5 players in double figures for the Trappers this year. Hasn't scored yet tonight. We'll see what he does with his team down 12. And the first free throw is good. 41-30. Birds by 11. Second one, back of the iron, gets a kind hop right into the bottom of the net. Alex Avila into the lineup for the Trappers. Bird lead at 10 with the basketball. Gambi along the left side of the court, moves between the rings and gives it outside. Agee will set the pick. Walker gets it, tries the left-hander, got it. Believe that was just a 2-pointer. Walker for the 2 and right back the other way. Gutierrez will get his first hoop of the ball game and his 4th point of the night. 43-33, Birds by 10. Gambi getting a pick from Toure, then goes in. Gets the pass in the corner to Agee, out top. Peterson, no. Toure bores in, tries to dunk on the follow, couldn't get it down. Back the other way, Swenson for a 3. Right side, no. Ball tipped, and they're going to call a rebounding foul here on the Trappers. This may be on Camargo. Let's see which way it goes. No. It's going to go on Pena Avila, his 2nd. And the Birds now head to the free throw line. 17 fouls for the Trappers. So Dalton Peterson will step to the line to shoot 1 and a bonus, and he will not get the bonus. Long rebound cleared away by the Trappers. Swenson will run it ahead, give it outside to Stevens. down low. Ooh. AG will block the shot. Unfortunately, the arc was coming the other way. Credit the basket. Credit the basket. To Avila. He's got 10 points. Birds in deep. Ture, lay it off the glass and draw the foul. Avila gets the foul. Ture back to the stripe. Birds back to a 10-point lead with 3:05 to play in the opening half. Peter with 7 on the night. Misses. Rebound claimed by the Trappers. Quickly ahead for Stevens. Floats into the lane. Oh, and a little one-hander is good by Gutierrez, who was wide open, chose to dribble into trouble, still managed to lay it home and draw the foul. This will go on Peterson, his second. Gutierrez with 4 points on the ball game, chance to make it 5 here. And he won't. Lead will stay at 45-37, Birds by 8. AG exchanging with Walker. Walker all the way down. Nobody picked him up. He floated in with a little right-hand layup. He's got 10, and the Birds lead by 10. Trapper basketball, low post feed, knocked loose by Peterson, taken away by Walker for Peterson, trying to feed AG for the lob, couldn't get it there. Northwest comes back the other way, and the running one-hander is good. Gutierrez just sweeps in for his 6th point of the ball game. 47-39. Gombe to the free throw line, in deep, he'll be hacked going to the hole. Ayala's going to get this one, his 2nd of the night. 2:04 to play. We're in the first half. The girls won the opener against the Trappers, 81-47. Casper running its record on the season to 16-4. The men 9-9 against Northwest, which came in with a mark of 11-7. First free throw by PJ is good, his 6th point of the ball game. Chance to hike the lead back to double digits here. Not sure what the delay is, but we didn't need a new ball or anything. We finally get it in. And the 2nd free throw by Gombe is good. 48-38, 2 minutes to go, opening half. Birds have not trailed in this contest. Boygu feeding outside. Little head fake, and Swenson steps inside the free throw line, misses the 15-footer. AG quickly ahead for Gombe. Little jump step in the lane, throw it up, it didn't go, took an elbow to the nose. This foul will be on the Trappers. I believe Swenson, his first. Gombe, who just went 2 for 2 at the stripe and is 4 for 4 on the night at the free throw line, back to shoot a couple. Lefty's first one is good. Averages 12 points a ball game, got 8 right now. A 3-pointer and 5 free throws to this point of the ball game. Birds trying to match their biggest lead of the night if he makes this one, and they will. Gombe with 9, the lead back to 12 at 51-39. Head fake on the 3, put it on the floor, dribble drive off the glass, no good. Gutierrez a little too hard. Here comes Agee into the front court. Gets it right back, will try a 3 from the left side. So the kid from the south side of Chicago with another 3. He's got 12 on the night now. And a foul will be whistled back the other way. Birds now have their biggest lead at 15. 54-39 T-Birds. At the line, Alan Swenson started the ball game, has not yet scored, and he will miss the first free throw, the only free throw. Agee clears it ahead. Gombe gets it in the corner. Walker, head fake on the 3, step back to shoot it, didn't get it. Soaring in, uncontested for the putback, Keon Baker. Wow. 17-point lead, and Baker is fouled. He'll go to the line. All of a sudden, the 8-point lead has more than doubled. Ayala back into the lineup for the Trappers. Still 65 seconds left here in the opening half. And the Birds by 17. Wasn't very long ago, they were leading by 8, make it 18. So Baker, with his 6-point, Gus Wright will come in for the final minute, the freshman from Sheridan. Out top, Trappers with the basketball. Trying to work against Keon Baker, that's fruitless. 15 on the shot clock. Swenson against Gombe, hesitates, kicks for a 3 out of the right side, no. Rebound to Baker for Agee. May have gotten away with a little travel there. Agee wants somebody to come get the ball. Head fake on the 3, backs up. High arc 3, no. Wright soars in, gets the rebound, lays it on. Gus with his first basket of the game. Dad in the crowd along with Mom on the sideline behind the T-Bird bench up at the top. 59-39, a 20-point bulge for Casper. Final 10 seconds. Trapper basketball. They'll try a long 3. Gutierrez, no. Wright with the rebound. Gives it to Gombe, whose shot will be over the top. And the half has come to an end. It's a high-scoring one for the Birds. They'll go to the locker room up by 20, their biggest lead of the night. Casper 59, and the Trappers of Northwest 39. We'll be back with the second half.
I want to show for some people out there, man.
cinematic. Gotta go wide for this one. Can we go wider? Oh yeah, we can.
Put on a show for some people out there, man. show for some people out there, man. Put on a show for some people out there, man. Put on a show for some people out there, man. Put on a show for some people out there, man. people out there, man. Put on a show for some people out there, man. Put on a show for some people out there, man. Put on a show for some people out there, man.
Welcome back. We're at T-Bird Gym for the final half of basketball tonight. Casper College men with a 20-point lead over the Trappers from Northwest, 59-39. The ladies earlier this evening were 81-47 winners over the Trappers. Dwight Canary's team going to 16-4 on the season. The men hoping to move above the 500 mark. They came in 9-9 on the year. Northwest came in with an 11-7 mark. Casper with its biggest lead of the night, 20 points at the halfway mark. Trappers will start with the basketball. We're underway in the second half of play. High post feed, kick it back outside. Swenson with the head fake on the three. They'll dish it right back outside. Ball knocked loose, taken away. Gombe on the run with a little Euro step, draws the foul and will go to the line. Wow. He has some wheels. Gutierrez will get the foul. It'll be his first. Gombe to the free throw line for the Birds, where he is a perfect 6 for 6, make it 7 for 7 now. In double figures with 10 points. Ayala will leave for the Trappers. And Longrear will return. Gombe's second free throw good. Still doesn't have a field goal other than a three-pointer, but he's got 8 for 8 at the free throw line. Birds with their biggest lead now at 22, and a foul whistled right away. Ihanachor will get the foul, his second of the night, away from the ball. Inbounds to Longer for a three that is no good. We got another call here. Wow. Phillips is going to get the foul, his second. We've had 3 fouls in the first 28 seconds of the second half. Zane Longerer with the free throw. His third point, make it his fourth point as he makes both. Going to get another one on the 3-shot foul. Chance to cut the lead under 20, and he won't do so. Off the heel, no good. Not going to get that rebound away from Rashawn Agee. Birds on the attack with the 20-point lead. Trying to send Agee down low. Instead, they'll go on the baseline. Ooh, Bright with a nice little turnaround with the left hand, but it hiccuped out. Back the other way, Swenson. Little hesitation dribble. Feeds in the lane. Gutierrez with an air ball with the left hand. Camargo, rather, with the left hand air ball. Walker for Phillips. All the way down left side, off the glass, soft touch is good. Phillips now with 9, and the Birds back to a 22-point lead. Long three is an air ball by Stevens. Came in averaging 16, had 2 in the first half. Agee puts it on the floor, loses it. Dribbled into trouble, lost it off his waist, back the other way, and Stevens will score this one for his 4th point of the night. 63-43, 20-point margin for Casper. 2 minutes into the second half. Agee to Phillips, cradles the ball, drives, tries to lay it in, no. And Agee will go to the line as he is fouled after grabbing a rebound between 2 Trappers. Then trying to go up strong. Gutierrez going to get his second foul of the evening. Here's Agee to the free throw line where he's not been automatic this year. Rashawn with 12 first half points misses that one badly. Right at 60% on the season. The rest of his game, you could say it's pretty good. Leading scorer on the season for the Birds, 19 points, 11 rebounds a game. This free throw is good. 13th point of the night. 21-point lead for the Birds. Ayala for Stevens. Tries to go right side. Kicks it back outside for the 3, and that's good. Camargo now with 9 points. Well, they're going to say that was a 2. Back the other way. Stevens wants to run it ahead. The layup good. First time tonight that the Trappers have really gotten out on the break. 64-47 Casper. Gombe loses the dribble at half court, gives it to Agee. Rashawn, high dribble, almost lost it. Kicks it to Gambi. He'll try the three. That's no good. And the rebound taken away by Gutierrez. For Swenson, cross-courted, head fake by Ala on the three. Give it on the drive. That will not go to Gutierrez, who's fouled. Ahinachor gets the foul. That'll be Bright's third of the night. Teray will come in after the first free throw for the Birds, and the free throw is good. Teray coming in for the Birds. 7 points now for Gutierrez. Ahinachor will have to leave with his third. And the second free throw, no. AG will tap to himself, come away with an uncontested rebound. Birds on the attack with a 16-point lead and another foul. Wow. This is going to be Teray for the illegal pick. So that is the first personal, but the third team foul with still 17 minutes to go. Just 3 minutes into the half, and the Birds 4 quick fouls. They led it 59-39. It's now 64-48. Stevens, soft one-hander from 10, uncontested. And he's got 6 points. The Bird lead down to 14. Gambi for AG, right back to PJ. Gambi left side, gives it to Phillips. Phillips wants to spin in the lane, fall away just inside the free throw line, no. And the tap up to Ray is going to get the foul. 5 quick fouls on the Birds here in the second half. The lead, which they built to 22 at the start of the half, now down to 14. Trappers will play it in and get it to their point guard, Swenson, who's not scored tonight. With the basketball, swing it left side in the corner. Stevens will work against Keon Baker. Tries to go in the lane, kicks it outside. The shot from the free throw line is good. Oh, talk about a lucky bounce, but Avila got it, and he's got 12 points now. Lead down to 12. Bird basketball to Ray, dribbling at the top for Gambi. Gambi right back to Agee. Agee looking at the low post, cross courts it in the corner. Baker puts it on the floor, swings it back out top. Walker fade away, got it. His 14th point. And a timeout on the court. 30 seconds will stay here. 66-52 Birds. Didn't have a chance to talk too much about the first half statistics, but the key one, Casper out rebounding the Trappers 25-16 in the first half. Probably the other key was Birds had 6 points off of turnovers and the Trappers had 0. So the Birds on top, 66-52, still 15-35 showing on the scoreboard clock. Trappers will have the basketball out of back court, heading from our right to left. Avila to play it in for Swenson will be picked up by Gambi. Kind of loosely guarded. Avila will take him across on the right side. Bouncing out on the high post. They look down low. Instead, they'll bring it back out top. Gutierrez turns, shoots, scores. Or Camargo does. 11 points for Camargo. Lead down to 12, and the Birds will turn it over. Walker couldn't hang on. So the Trappers making some noise in the opening 5 minutes of the second half. Avila for Swenson at the top. Back for a three that's in and out, no good. Ayala couldn't get it to go. Gambi into the lane, tries to throw it off the glass, didn't get there because he was hammered going to the hoop. I'm guessing Camargo on this one. Let's see. Yep. So that is his second. It's a shooting foul, and Gambi, who is 8 for 8 tonight at the free throw line, will tow it once again. Gambi with 11 points on the evening. Finally missed a free throw. Bird lead stays at 12. Jaron Harris will come in on a made free throw. And that's no good. Bird's trying to get the rebound. Keon Baker thought he had hit it. Let's see if the Birds get it. No. Little confusion. I think Baker thought that the ball had been out of bounds off the Trappers. Not so, says Rosie Brown. 14:50 to go in the contest. 66-54, Casper by a dozen. Avila will play it in for Swenson. Ayala on the left side, out top. Head fake on the three. Stevens couldn't get a shot. Looks like Swenson will get a shot, and that's good. And that's a deuce to make it 66-56. The 20-point lead's been cut in half. Baker looking for Agee, who hasn't scored, hasn't really had the ball in the second half. Fade away, no good. Ooh, tough foul. Keon Baker hits the deck. Swenson really got tangled up with him, and he'll pick up the foul. That'll be his third. Birds will play it into the left side of the hoop along the end line. Get it back out top. Agee head fake on the three. Dribbled it off his foot. Back the other way. Stevens 1-on-2. Off the glass, no, but he drew the foul. Walker gets his second of the ball game. And Stevens to the free throw line for a pair here. First one is good. Down to single digits. The lead now is 9. Peterson will come in for the Birds. Walker will take a seat. Birds in search of some offense here. Second one's good. They've got just 7 points in the second half. Stevens now with 8. He had 2 at the halfway mark. Casper basketball, 66-58. Out of back court, Harris with the dribble, bouncing on the low post, backing in. Teray tries to throw it up, and he will throw it up, leave it short. That's because he was hacked on the hand. Juan Pablo Camargo with his third. Team fouls are now 6 for the Birds, 5 for the Trappers. Teray to the free throw line. First one's good. His 8th point of the contest. Trying to build it back to a double-digit lead here with the second free throw, and he will. 9 for Teray, and the Birds going to a little full-court pressure here. Trappers will clear it, and Stevens will pull up for the 12-footer that was way too hard. Agee, yet another rebound. He'll take it at the top. Still has it on the floor, tries to spin into the lane, still dribbling, head fake one way, goes the other, kicks outside, head fake by Teray on the three for Agee. Down the left side, off the glass too hard. Rebound, Teray lays it up and in, and he's fouled. Langrier gets his second. Gutierrez returns, and Avila will leave for the Trappers. Birds hike it back to a dozen here. Teray with a chance to make it the old Baker's dozen. Can't do it. Swenson will clear the rebound. Bring it ahead out of backcourt to the left side of the court. Exchanges between the circles. They'll get it and exchange it with Swenson. Tries to drive and throws it up into the crowd. Now it didn't make the crowd, it made the bench instead. Casper gets it on the turnover, and they get it into Jaron Harris. Against Swenson in the backcourt. Bouncing. Baker at quarter court. Into the lane, just parted the sea, and everybody stepped aside as he laid it home. Keon with 8 points, and the Birds with a little run here go back to a 14-point lead. Longer into the front court. Ooh, looked like a travel there. Vladimir Vondra was on the run. A little cross country, but they say no. Instead, the foul is on Rashawn Agee. His first 7th team foul, so we're 1-1 with 12:41 to play in the ball game. Birds are going to be there on the next foul by the Trappers. Teray will leave for Casper. Gus Wright checks in. And the free throw, the first one by Longrer, is good. His 5th point of the ball game. 72-59, Casper by 13. Off the heel, no, the volleyball tapped out. I'm not sure who hit that. Going to say it belongs to the Trappers. So the Trappers will have it along the end line to the right of the hoop. They get it in the corner, kick it back out. Longer for a long three. That's no good. Baker, uncontested rebound. Quickly ahead to Agee, in front of the T-Bird bench. We'll get it to Harris. Harris, hesitation, dribble, pull up from the block. No, couldn't get it. Gets it to Baker, bores in. He'll draw the foul. This is going to be a major free throw shooting contest. Stevens gets his 4th of the night. 12:21 to go in the ball game, and Baker to the line to shoot a pair now. And the first one's good. Keon's 9th point of the ball game. The lead, which was down to 8 after it was 20 at the halfway mark, is now back up to 14, and it'll stay at 14. Free throw no good. Rebound taken away. Northwest on the run to the three-point shooter. He couldn't get anything off. They'll swing it outside. Loigu loses his dribble. He'll get it back and snap a three. That's a terrible air ball. Boy, that looked like it hit the end line. Not so. Birds will deflect the pass inside, behind the back for a 3-on-1. Leave it for Agee. They wanted the dunk, but it was too far. He managed to soft touch it with the left hand to make it 75-59. Pretty good control in deep by Agee. Here's a one-hander that's no good. Ball tapped out front. Trappers retain it. Shot clock didn't go off, though, because nobody had possession. Loigu trying to back his way in. Kicks it out front to Swenson. Swenson will work against Darius Mason Robertson. Pass in the lane, dribble drive, got it, and he's fouled. Gutierrez with the basket. His 9th point. 8th team foul. The foul will go on Gus Wright, his first. 75-61, Birds by 14. Gutierrez with a chance here to get into double figures, and he will. Oiku will check in for the Trappers. Going to be a long night. Both ball clubs with a lot of fouls in the first 9 minutes. Gus Wright will dribble on the outside for Harris, spins into the lane, cradles it, lays it up, no, tips his own rebound, couldn't get it to go, and then he draws the foul in the back court. Harris's second. Team foul number 9, so with 10:54 to go, the Trappers are going to be at the line for 2 from here on out. After Gutierrez shoots the 1-and-1 and the free throw is no good. Birds will get it. Agee clears ahead to Baker, right back to Rashawn. Exchanging with Mason Robertson. Agee at the top, looked like he may have walked, tries to bore in from the left side and then throws it out of bounds. (75-62), Birds want to take a timeout. 10:37 to play. We'll come back. Casper leading by 13.
I want to show for some people out there, man.
Northwest basketball time coming back in with 10:37 to play in the contest. Birds with a 13-point lead, slapping a little full court pressure on. Trappers will break it, come back to Longerer, and bring it to Oiku. Oiku loses his dribble, now exchanges, gets it to Longerer. Right back to Oiku with 10 to shoot at the top. Trying to feed the low post. Birds knock the ball away. Kick it outside. Loigu couldn't get a shot. There's a jump step in the lane, and the Trappers will get the rebound after the miss. A long three is in and out, no. And the putback, no again. They've had 4 of them point blank. Gus Wright in there to bother the shot. T-Birds finally come away with the basketball. Jaron Harris in the front court. Lopes it to the right side, looks at Agee on the low post. Rashawn spins, wants to fall away. Bores in, puts up a little tough one-hander from the right side, and he's got 17 now. Back the other way, Loigu was alone, and a foul will be whistled. Birds with a 15-point lead. This foul Mason Robertson will get it his first. It'll be the 10th team foul. Get another timeout on the court here. 77-62. Birds with a lead. Still 9:27 to go. A reminder, we'll be on the air with the ladies' game against Central Wyoming here at Sweet Erickson T-Bird Gym. That is scheduled to tip at 2:30 Saturday afternoon, and the men's game against Central will tip immediately following. Here earlier this evening, the ladies ran their record to 16-4. Dwight Canari's team with an 81-47 win over the Trappers. Birds led by 15 going into the fourth quarter, and they completely dominated the fourth stanza. 77-62 here. Casper had a 20-point lead, 59-39 at the halfway mark. The Trappers managed at one time to cut it to 8. They're now down 15, but they'll be at the free throw line. Two shots here for Andre Loigu. And the first one is good. His fourth point of the night. Second one's in and out. AG will claim another rebound. He's going to have a ton of them tonight. Birds on the attack with a 14-point lead. Mason Robertson for AG. Wants to back in. Oh, feed the low post. Pass is a little too hard for Baker. Players on the floor then, and let's see where this foul goes. Maybe on Keon Baker. We'll get a little consultation from the officials here, and it is going to be on Baker. Well, you know, they trying to discourage you from just jumping on a guy to tie him up, and that's what they'll say happened. Gutierrez to the free throw line now. 10 points on the evening. And the first free throw is good. We're 2 shots from here on out for the Trappers. Northwest has 7 fouls, team fouls thus far. Second free throw is good also. So with 9:08 to play, the Bird lead down to 12 now. It's 77-65. Trappers going to apply some full court pressure. Birds will get it in. Harris cross courts it to AG. Birds at 3-on-3. Tough pass out top. They'll kick it for a 3. That's good from the left side. Keon Baker with a timely 3 ball. His 12th point, and the Birds back up by 15. Dribble drive and the score by Oiku. Oiku with a nice move along the baseline from the left. Harris into the front court, tries to get it to AG. That's knocked loose, comes right back to Harris, cross courts it to Mason Robertson. Dribble drive off the glass, no, but a foul. This may be past my curfew by the time this ends. Ayala gets his third, 8th team foul. Darius Mason Robertson to the free throw line for a pair, and the first one, wow, hard and right. A line drive that had no prayer. (80-67) Birds have never trailed in the contest. Second one is a line drive, and it's good. First point of the night for Darius Mason Robertson. Jaden Phillips returning for the Birds, who lead by 14 with 8:23 left. Loigu out top for Ayala. They'll bounce down along the paint, and a tough one-hander by the left-hander Camargo is 13th. Lead down to 12. Harris. They're looking for Agee down along the right block, and a foul will be whistled as Keon Baker hits the deck, and I think he was pushed. Wonder what the over-under was on fouls tonight. Baker to the free throw line. This should be one and a bonus. It'll be the last time either team shoots 1 and 1 because we're 2 shots from here on out. 9th team foul for the Trappers. T-Birds were over 10 a little while ago. Baker's free throw in and out, no. Rebound taken away, Avila. In the backcourt. Avila with a long 3 from the top that's good. His team averages 91 a game. They're within 9 now. Birds get it in deep, and that's good. Jaron Harris with the drive for his 3rd point of the night. And Harris almost had the steal out of the backcourt out of Oyeku. Out top. Neither team has been shy about going to the hoop tonight. A little head fake. Oyeku looked like he stumbled. Avila for a 3. No, Birds will claim the rebound. Toure quickly ahead. They'll get it to Phillips on the left side. Going all the way to the baseline. Cross court for Agee in the corner. 3 ball is good. Rashawn with 20 in the lead, back to 14 at the 6:52 mark. And a timeout taken by Powell to be a 30-second timeout. 86-72, Casper by 14. As we said, Birds have never trailed in this contest. I believe it was tied at 2 one time. They built the lead to 20 in the final moments of the first half. Powell, the Trappers, cut it at one time to 8 here in the second half, but the Birds have been hanging around by 14, 15 points for most of the second half. Trapper basketball, still 6:52 to play. No lead safe the way things are going now. They want a double team in the back court. Longhurst's got to get it across, and he will get it across. Stevens driving, hesitation, shovels one home. It's good for his 10th point. Lead down to 12. Harris out of back court. In no hurry now. Gets it over to Baker. Baker, one dribble. Goes high post feed. Agee wants to drive and slam, but a foul. That was going to be a hammer. Avila will get his 4th. Agee will step to the line where he's 1 for 2 tonight. And the first one's good. Rashawn averaging 19 a game, now with 21 on the contest. Leads all scorers. The Birds back to a 13-point lead. Let's see if he can make it 14. He does. (88-74). Final 6 minutes of this contest. It's going to be a high-scoring one, obviously. trying to turn in the lane and spin. The lefty missing Camargo. Rebound Agee. Birds back on the attack. Harris to Agee. Wants to back in. Agee still has it on the floor. Kicks it to Harris to the free throw line. Steps in for a 13-footer. No. Rebound claimed by Toure, and he will be fouled and go to the line for 2. Langrier will get the foul, his third. Toure to the free throw line. First free throw in and out, back down, and then it kicks out. Birds leading by 14. If they can shoot free throws, it would appear to be safe. We'll see. Leading scorer in the contest was Sean Agee with 22. And Toure missed both of them, left that one short. Approaching 5.5 to go. Trapper basketball. Stevens kicks in the corner. Dribble drive by Swenson. They'll get it out top for a 3 that is good. Gutierrez banked one home, and I guarantee you he did not call class. 88-77, lead down to 11. See if the Birds have an answer. Harris. In deep, Toure's shot blocked, but a foul whistled. Camargo gets his 4th. Avila has 4. Stevens has 4. Trouble for the Trappers. Toure, who just missed 2 free throws, goes right back to the stripe. First half, he was a one-time 5 for 5. Now he's missed 3 in a row. Pulled the string a little bit on that and left it short. Darius Mason Robertson back into the Bird lineup. See if Toure can make the second. That will crawl in. Soft touch for his 12th point of the ball game. Toure will leave. Gus Wright back in for the Birds, who now lead by 12 with 5 minutes to play. Out of backcourt. Stevens spins the dribble inside the free throw line, couldn't get a shot. Here's that Euro step, and the shot blocked. Let's see where the foul goes here. Baker was on the run waiting for an easy slam, but the whistle a little bit late, but nonetheless it will send Gutierrez to the free throw line. Wright's second foul of the night. First free throw, no good. This is one of those in terminal Casper, not Casper, but just college basketball games with a lot of fouls in the second half. We'll see when we get the final stats how bad it was, and it's going to be nasty. Second free throw in and out, back down, and then it rolls out. So the Birds on the attack. They escape without giving up anything there. They'll bring it to Phillips. Head fake down the right side. Bores in, then backs out, gives it to Agee with 15 on the shot clock. Rashawn to Mason Robertson for Agee. Reverse it and slam it. Well, you could see that coming from a mile away. He's got 24, the lead back to 14. Agee high in the air to grab yet another rebound. He may have 15 or 20 rebounds tonight. Ball on the floor, players on the floor, jump ball whistled. trying to check here. At the half, Rashawn had 5 rebounds. He's well into double figures now. I'm guessing he's probably around 15. We'll see. Birds will have the basketball with 4:07 to go. They'll play it in left of the hoop along the end line. Get it into Agee. Holds over his head. Backs in, draws a double team. Fall away is no good on the turnaround. Rebound Stevens wants to run it ahead out of backcourt. Pulls up for a 3. That's in front of the iron. No. Agee, that rebound, he didn't have to jump. It just came right to him flat-footed. Birds can use a little clock if they'd like to with 3:45 to go. Mason Robertson will hold on his hip, bring it back out top for Phillips. To Agee at the top of the key. Bouncing in the paint, that ball knocked away. Intended for Teray, back the other way. And I'll tell you what, Agee intimidated that shot. I don't think he hit him. And the shot was no good. Oh, Camargo, the recipient of the high-flying Rashawn Agee. The shot no good and the rebound taken away. Trappers all the way down. Swenson will draw the foul. Phillips totally disagreeing. The foul wasn't on Phillips, though. The foul is going to go on Mason Robertson, his second. Swenson to the free throw line, the starting point guard, with just 2 points on the night. 1 tick under 3 minutes to go. The Birds at 91. 79 for the Trappers, who averaged 91. First free throw good. Swenson with 3. Makes it 91-80. Second one on the way, that's good also. Birds will look at full court pressure now. Dwayne Walker will throw it in. Get it into Phillips, and a block's going to be called here, and that may be all for Bryson Stevens. And that's what the scoreboard says. Stevens will leave with 10. He came in the leading scorer on this team at 16 a game. They have 5 guys who average double figures. So Stevens will lead. Gus Wright and Keon Baker will come back in for defensive purposes. First free throw is good by Jaden Phillips. He's in double figures with 10. Walker with 14, Gombe with 11, 24 for Agee, and 12 apiece for Baker and Teray. Phillips' second one, that's nothing but net. Birds with a bunch in double figures. Scoreboard says 91-81. I was thinking it is 93. It is 93. There we go. Here's a steal by Agee. This will be going in the slammer. (95-81). 2.5 to go. That should about do it. Swenson cross courts it outside. They'll get a long 3 by Avila. No good. Birds will take it across now with 2:20 to go. Right at the top. Exchanges with Walker for Agee. Agee spins along the baseline, tried to get there. Fall away off the glass. Nice looking shot, in and out, no good. Back the other way. Longrear with the ball. Trying to feed the low post. That'll be a kick on the Birds. Avila will play it in at the hash mark in the front court. Get it out top. Birds with the basketball. We got a microphone. There we go. Things went dead for a moment. It's not just me that goes dead. Birds with the basketball, 1:30 to go now. Casper will run its record to 10-9. 10-9 on the season. Trappers will fall to 11-8. And a running one-hander in the layup by Harris as the shot clock wound down to 0. 97-81 Casper, approaching a minute to go. Longyear for a 3, that's good. Zane has been the guy that they wanted to shoot threes, and that's his first make of the night. 13-point margin for the T-Birds. Agee will bring it back out. In the corner, 3 ball, yes. Dwayne Walker for his 17th. 100-84. 40 seconds to go. And another foul whistled. This is one of those games where it's a good thing that you can only have 5 fouls, because there'll be a lot of players in double figures for fouls. Juan Pablo Camargo to the free throw line. First one is short. Averages 13, has 13 right now. Bright. Ihanachor back into the lineup for the Birds. Second free throw way short. It's an air ball. Barely tickled the twine. Birds will walk it ahead here. Got to get it across the timeline, and they do. Harris with the ball. A pick. Goes on the left side in the corner. Fall away Walker, no good. Rebound taken away by Avila for Swenson. Loigu pushes for a long 3 set shot. That's no good. Longer just couldn't control the rebound and dropped it out of bounds. Birds led at 59-39 at the halfway mark. They're going to win it. 100-84 is going to be your final score here. Casper will go to 10-9 on the season. The Trappers fall to 11-8 overall. So a doubleheader sweep for the Birds here at the Swede tonight. The women with an 81-47 win over Northwestern. Used to call it Northwestern. Over Northwest. And the Birds, the men, 100-84 your final over the Trappers. Casper again 10-9 on the season with a date coming up on Saturday afternoon with Central Wyoming. The ladies will be first. They'll play at 2:30. The men will follow about 4:30 on Saturday afternoon. We're going to hang around, run the final stats for you, and see if Coach Gutting comes up to talk with us. We'll be back after this. T-Bird basketball.
I want to show for some people out there, man.
Jack Noakes back at T-Bird Gym, Sweet Erickson T-Bird Gym, and the Birds running the record to 10-9 on the season, 100-84 your final over the Trappers of Northwest. And let's take a look at the official statistics for the ball game. The T-Birds, I've got to run through some things here. Finished the ball game by making 32 out of 60 from the field. The Trappers were 32 of 68. So the Birds on the game were 48% from the field. That doesn't sound right. How about 61% from the field? Ay. Leading scorers in the contest, here's the main thing we want to look at. The Birds led by Rashawn Agee tonight, 26 points, 16 rebounds. Wow. Birds out-rebounded the Trappers 46-38. They scored 59 points to Northwest 39 in the opening half and were outscored 45-41 in the second, but really, Trappers got it down to 8 at one time, and from there it was all Casper College. Neither team scoring off a fast break tonight. The Birds get 16 points off of turnovers. They were outscored 48-38 in the paint. The bench was outscored also 37-35, but Casper led most of the way here. The Birds in double figures tonight. Agee with 26. 17 for Dwayne Walker, 11 for P.J. Gombe, 11 for Jaden Phillips, and 12 apiece for Keon Baker and Peter Toure. Casper went to the free throw line 44 times, made 27. The Trappers went to the free throw line 30 times, made only 17. Turnovers in the contest, 11 for the Trappers, 12 for the Birds. Just trying to look at the totals for fouls in the ball game. 25 personal fouls for the Trappers. Bryson Stevens fouled out. The Birds in the ball game finished with 22 personal fouls. So the T-Birds move over 500. They moved to 10-9 on the season. They win it. Wasn't easy in the second half after they opened up a 20-point lead in the first half, but they win it tonight 100-84. Reminders, we're back Saturday afternoon for a doubleheader. Central Wyoming from Riverton will be in town, and it'll be the Birds with the ladies playing first at 2:30. The men will follow. That's going to do it for us tonight. From T-Bird Gym, a doubleheader sweep for the Birds. The women win it 81-47. The men over the Trappers 100-84. Thanks for listening and watching.